Camera speed. Camera 2 speed.
Was this usually on the floor, or was it up here?
It's on the floor. No. It's usually on the floor.
Okay. Feels like it's... Was that going to mess up all our framing?
Okay, scoot back.
Should we cut that? Okay. That's fine. It's your funeral.
Rack Attack!
Welcome to Badlands Rack Attack. Excited to be back for an all-new episode, as always coming to you from Badlands headquarters here in Sandy, Utah. As always, I'm your host, Blake Van Tussenbrook, and yeah, excited to be back for an episode. Had a little bit of a break, but hey, it was a busy winter, a busy fall season, and we had stuff to do. Larry's back behind the camera, excited to have him back helping as always. I asked him how the set and everything looked just a minute ago, and he said, not bad. So that's what we shoot for around here at Badlands, is not bad. That's passing around here. So yeah, what happened over the fall and winter that kind of kept me away from the Rack Attack studio? Man, I was busy. The whole Badlands crew was busy. Just an amazing fall and winter season for us here, developing new gear, testing new gear, going out on hunts. I was able to go with Nate, who you know from Badlands and from previous episodes. We both went up to British Columbia on our first ever moose hunt. So we were able to go up there, spend a week at a very cool outfitter. And I was able to get a moose, and Nate worked really hard.
Oh.
He had some encounters with some really small bulls. He wasn't entirely super picky, but he did know kind of what he wanted. He wanted a paddle and a palm. And he just saw really small bulls, but I know he had a great time watching them and getting out there and chasing. And that film that we created from that hunt is called Firsts, and it's up on the Badlands YouTube channel. We hope you check it out to see two very different sides of a hunt, how it can go. Kind of a day one success versus a full week struggle. So it's a cool contrast of how we've all experienced different types of hunts. So check out Firsts on the Badlands YouTube channel. I had a very special experience. I was able to go up to Pennsylvania with our friends at the Bearded Buck, and they made sure my son Magnus, who's 11, had his very first hunt experience ever. He's never been on a hunt. They invited him to come and try to get his first buck, so we went and did that. And that's going to be on an upcoming episode of the new season of the Bearded Buck. Excited to show that. But here's just a small clip from that to give you just a small taste of what to expect and the immense joy and emotion that I felt on that hunt.
That's actually gonna be a 6.
I'm trying.
Okay, Bubba, okay, let's go. Let's go. Right. Tilt it down.
Right here.
No, left.
I see him, he's just at a bad angle.
Oh, there could be something playing with it, bud.
See it, bud?
That's your buck.
We got it.
Right there.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh,
dude. We got it. Yeah, so even just watching that clip takes me straight back to those memories and how awesome and amazing that hunt was. By far my favorite hunt of the entire last year. Maybe my favorite hunt of all time. I don't know, it's hard to say, but if you've experienced hunting with a child or a close family member or something like that on their first hunt, pretty amazing emotion there. So again, we can't wait to share that full story on a new episode of the Bearded Buck later this year. Another cool thing that happened at Badlands, Nate had an awesome coos deer hunt, and some of you probably saw it. We posted a couple different pictures of that coos deer. It's on the Western Hunter magazine cover shot, but just a monster coos deer taken by Nate. Yeah, you can see the picture here. Just an absolute monster, and a special experience for him to be able to go and have that kind of success. Something I don't think he was expecting and none of us were expecting. Probably nobody coos deer hunting really expects that. So some cool experiences for the Badlands crew this fall, busy, and then we worked right into trade show season. Badlands Film Festival went off in January. You can check that out now on our YouTube channel. The entire film festival is up for you to watch. Amazing films, probably the best we've ever received. It's an awesome lineup. If you have an hour plus to just kill at home one night, put that up on the big screen and just watch that film festival. It's just an incredible night we're able to have in Louisville, Kentucky this year there. So that's a lot of the happenings. No apologies for missing a couple months of Rack Attack, but I'm excited to be back. We're gonna work right into a new segment, which I named just this morning. This is a working name, maybe up for debate. It's pretty stupid, but I'm calling it Badlands Shoot-torial. Right, like, get it? Like shoot a bow or a gun, tutorial. I don't know. Okay, it's a working title. Put in the comments below if you got a better idea, Einstein. We'll maybe use it, and if we do use it, hey, we'll send you a prize. But for our first Badlands Shoot-torial, so stupid, segment, I'm gonna need Nate Remington to come up here and help me out. We'll edit out that noise that Larry just made behind the camera. It's really, really unprofessional of him. Amateur hour over here. But hi, Nate.
Hello.
Welcome. I'm good, thank you. For the first Badlands Shoot-torial, we got a lot of questions and get a lot of questions about torso length and how to measure that. There are some packs in our lineup, the very popular 2200 pack, the extremely popular MRK packs, which debuted this past season. This is the MRK2, which might have been like our fastest sellout ever. These things flew off. The reviews are amazing. The 2, the 3, and the 6. The 3 and the 6, especially in the MRK, have adjustable torsos and come in medium and large. So a lot of people ask, do I need a medium? Do I need a large? Same with the 2200. It comes in 2 sizes, and we show you the torso lengths on the website. But how do you measure a torso length? It's not super self-explanatory. So Nate and I are going to show you. Got my trusty tape. It does help to have kind of a flexible fabric tape to be able to measure this, and it does take 2 people to figure it out. So grab a friend, a hunting partner, a spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, aunt, uncle, neighbor, anybody, co-worker. Okay, step back this way just a little bit, Nate. So what you're going to do is if you kind of tilt your head forward and feel back on your neck, you feel a pretty prominent bump kind of where your neck meets your shoulders. That's your C7 vertebrae, and that's the one you want to find. That's going to be the top point of your tape. That's where you're going to measure down from. So you want to find that bump, and then whoever you're measuring, turn a little more this way, you're going to have them kind of cup your ribs, your rib cage up above, Nate, and then you kind of start going down your ribs and feel down until you feel that hard lump of bone in your hips. That's your iliac crest, and you want to find the very top of that crest, and that's where you'll set your hands, and you want your fingers pointing forward and your thumbs pointing straight back, resting on top of that crest. And where that thumb line straight across intersects the down line from the C7, that's where you're measuring to and from. So I'm gonna find that bump again on Nate. I'm gonna measure straight down the back. Yeah, let's rotate you a little more to camera now that we have the spot. You can see his thumbs are pointing at each other, so there's that line. We want to find that intersection. So we get to the top of that bump, pull it down to the bottom of his thumbs. He's about 19 inches. So correct me if I'm wrong, Nate, but I think 19 is kind of our medium to large cutoff, correct?
It is the cutoff.
Yeah.
It's the largest medium you can be is a 19-inch torso.
So that's some good information. If you're 19, you're probably still in that medium range. Anything longer than 19, you have a pretty long torso, and you're probably going to want to go to large. In that MRK pack series, the 3 and the 6, they do have an adjustable torso length, but still that medium of those 2 packs is going to top out at 19. So if you're past that, you probably want to try a large. And then from there, once you get that torso length right, your pack's just going to fit so much better. It's going to sit high. Nate mentioned to me before we started shooting, even if it feels like it's sitting a little high, that's okay, because once you load that thing with weight, and whether that's gear or meat or both, that pack's gonna settle a little bit, and you want it to sit high. Pack getting too low is where you start getting the back pain, the shoulder tug, and all the problems that come with with carrying a pack incorrectly. So we want to get you fitted right for your pack. Start with measuring your torso length and go from there. And maybe on a future tutorial, we'll go back over an entire pack fitting to show you how to adjust straps, what to do here, how your waist belt should fit, where it should sit, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, anything I missed?
That's it.
Okay, thanks Nate, get back to work. Okay, drink break brought to you by the new Kama series from Badlands. Kama or Kama? It's interpretive. You call it what you want. I call it Kama. Some people call it Kama, C-A-M-A. That's my smooth intro to our new gear segment that I wanted to show you today. The Kama camping series from Badlands. So this is an introduction of some camping accessories. We've had the Artemis tents for a couple years now. Amazing reviews. We're actually sold out, trying to get them back in stock for you. But the Artemis tents, we have the Cinder sleeping bag, has been amazingly reviewed. We wanted to add a few more camp comfort type items for you. So the big boy of the group is obviously the Kama sleeping pad. Insulated, I think the R value is about a 4 on this. Self-inflating, which means all 3 items I'm going to show you are self-inflating. That means you basically just open the valve and air is going to get in there by its own, or on its own. Usually you can top it off with some extra breath if you want to fully fluff it out, but it's going to mostly inflate on its own just by keeping that valve open. Top it off with a little breath, close it. Super simple inflation. So insulated ground pad. I think this one's about 72 inches tall. Oh, I'm 6 feet tall, so close. Yeah, the Kama sleeping pad. Again, early on, getting amazing reviews. People are finding it super comfortable. Packs down, really small. If I was a smarter man, I would have brought in the package to show you how small it's packaged in. Maybe on a future episode. But the other items is a pillow. So you can kind of see, has a nice soft outer to it, maybe comfortable to lay on. With me, usually, even if I'm using a camp pillow like this, I'm throwing a t-shirt over it or something, just get a little bit softer feel, but kind of a makeshift pillowcase. But again, you can see it doesn't look fully inflated. That's just from self-inflating, though. That's just from leaving the valve open, and you probably want it a little less than full inflated. It's going to depend on how you like your pillows. Do you like them firm? Do you like them soft? But again, you can top that off and make it kind of as firm as you want to be. The Kama pillow and the Kama ass pad, or butt pad, sorry, seat pad, we call it. But yeah, just a sitting pad. All the time I'm finding myself reaching for this. Glassing, anytime I'm sitting on the ground. So I've done it turkey hunting. I've been in just sitting to wait for deer, kind of an ambush situation in a makeshift blind or some sort. Pull this out, inflate it. It packs down super small and compact. But the yeah, the butt pad, the Kama seat, again, self-inflating. Top it off, get it to the comfort level you want. All these items covered by the Badlands unconditional lifetime warranty. If you get a blowout, if you get a popped seal, anything like that tends to happen with items like this, it just happens, unfortunately, going to be covered by our unconditional lifetime warranty. Hard to grab. Seat pad, pillow, and sleeping pad. All those items are now available at badlandsgear.com and finer Badlands retailers everywhere. Moving on from our new gear series, I'm out of breath, I'm out of shape. I'm gonna wrap this episode quick. I mean, I gotta get my Rack Attack stamina back up. Jeez, this is crazy. So I wanna talk giveaways. We know you love the Rack Attack giveaways, and we hope you watched the last episode of Rack Attack, which was a special edition. We debuted the Between Two Racks series. I was with Tom Petrie in Ohio. We shot that segment. It was a lot of fun, more of an interview, sit-down type of segment. We hope you enjoyed that. As that was the last episode of Rack Attack, we pulled this week's winner from that episode, and we do that from the comments. So again, if you like this episode, if you want to comment on something here, comment down below. That enters you to win the next episode's giveaway. That's how it works here on Rack Attack. And 90% of the time, we actually remember to send you your prize. So that's pretty good for us. Last episode winner was Louis Chardine. Not Charting, but Chardine, Louis. He was a new viewer. He commented for the first time on that episode, had just found Rack Attack, and said he enjoyed that episode with Tom, and that he's also a fairly new user to Badlands the last few years and has been buying up gear and using it and absolutely loves everything you got. So his words, not mine. So Louis, thank you for commenting and watching. You have won a $250 Badlands gift card that you'll be able to use at badlandsgear.com, and we'll get you hooked up with that. Please contact us at rackattack@badlandspacks.com. You can see that here down below. And as we always like to do, close it up with a new giveaway announcement. So one lucky commenter on this episode is going to walk away with the full Kama set, including the sleeping pad, the pillow, and the seat. All 3 items are going to be heading your way simply for commenting on this episode. And it doesn't even have to be a nice comment. I mean, I appreciate honesty. If this just sucked to high heaven, just let us know down below and we'll try and do better. That's all we can do. But I also love flattery. That's worked in the past. The nicest comment wins. But yeah, share an experience. Have you hunted with a child? Have you experienced that? Anything that kind of pertains to this episode, pop it down below and it'll get you entered to win. Another thing we love to see is suggestions on what to feature on future episodes of Badlands Rack Attack. So good to be back. Hope you enjoyed this kind of short and sweet, getting back in the swing of things type episode. Obviously I'm tongue-tied, I haven't spoken in front of a crowd for a while, so forgive me, but we hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more episodes of Badlands Rack Attack, and yeah, it's cold out, it's snowy. I guess I'm gonna go drive home in the snow and see how that goes. Stay safe out there, have fun, have a good spring. We know you're prepping for turkey season. Good luck out there. I'm sure you noticed the turkey vest over here to the side of me. Check that out. Sold out on our site, but you can find them on our Badlands Amazon store. Little pro tip there for you. Don't forget to check that out. Available in Approach and a special mossy oak version. So good luck with the start of turkey seasons kicking off. And I think that does it here on Badlands Rack Attack.
Rack Attack!